Welcome to BTV. Thank you for watching. Next up, we have Squeal. They're being more inappropriate than usual with the C word.
Y'all need to watch under y'all damn nuts.
Hey, welcome to Squeal. I'm Andy McNamara and I am joined tonight by the fabulous Jessie Dean, Connor Lingus and Lisa-Skye. And there are many things we could talk about on Squeal, and tonight we are going to talk about why is the C word so offensive to so many people. Let's start with you, Jessie.
I think when you're using the C word, it's all about the context, really. I mean, if you're going to kind of go to someone like, you're a cunt, you're degrading the cunt, not the person. Like, why would you want to do that?
What's that saying? I'd call you a cunt, but you have neither the warmth nor the depth.
Ooh, I like that one.
And you're not useful.
Wild bulldust going on.
Damn.
You need to be holding like a drink that you can go and then walk out.
For a lot of people, it's just the most offensive word that you can't say in any way, in any circumstance.
That's what I hate, because, I mean, you can call someone in like a primary school yard. I don't know, I don't like children, I guess you can. You can say, you're a dick. Look at that dick, dick. And that's just, it skittles across the surface. Yeah. And yet, the female equivalent to dick, I guess, is cunt, because pussy is just gross. Not the thing, the word. Ladies.
Most people are much happier to say pussy than cunt.
I don't like likening a pussycat to like my favourite object.
Well, they're aloof and they've got fangs, and some people are allergic to them.
Have you ever seen that fangs? That's digressing.
Teeth? Oh, yeah.
Teeth, vagina.
No, I try
Feel free to digress.
I try to use cunt as much as possible to like lessen
To
its
demystify
impact.
it.
Yeah, exactly, because it's just ridiculous that the word for female genitalia is the worst word in the world planet.
I don't like using it as like a
Derogatory
term.
No,
like,
everyone I know uses it in a positive manner. Like, talking about their own genitalia. Like, I love my cunt. Just as guys would be like, I like my dick. Like, you can say that, and then it's not negative or impactful. It's great.
That might be your crowd. I travelled in Cuba a few years ago, and the Spanish word is coño. And our travel guide said, if you see a friend you know, you go, hey, coño, and you lose something, you go, where's that coño? And cunt is just a little word for thingy, or someone or whatever. It's just,
hey, vagina.
Yeah, it's really a tiny thing, and it's not offensive. And I sort of have a theory, maybe the sound of cunt is very sort of aggressive and harsh.
But then cock is hard too, and no one really cares about cock.
Yeah,
I don't really like being called a cock.
Do you know what they say in Scotland? They have a word minge, and it just sounds
Mingy!
Sounds like a cold, moist, yucky place.
Do you remember Smooth because I used to steal my dad's People magazines when I was like 13, 14, because it was the only way I could look at naked ladies for 7 or 8 years.
Purposes, yeah.
Until my 20s. And yeah, they used to always use the word smoo.
Smoo.
Yeah,
Can you spell it?
SMOO. Smoo. I'm a trucker. I read People magazine. Smoo.
This kind of sounds like something out of The Hobbit.
It sounds mystical out of context, but when you're looking at People magazine and like just
look at
walls
that
of misogyny, you're like, oh.
But then you're kind of like, it's a smoo.
I think it's quite nice. There's also hoo-hoo. There's a great film
Or the hoo-ha.
with the stupid title, Boys on the Side. And
Oh yeah, with the whoopee guy.
hoo-hoo.
Yeah, and Drew Barrymore gets her tits out in like the first 5 minutes. Yes! I like that movie. I forget what else happens.
That was a good one.
That's good.
So, what's our verdict? Cunt, yes or no? I'm talking about the word, not personal opinions.
Word.
It's a lovely word. It's a great word. It's just in context. Got to put it in context.
Absolutely.
So you shouldn't use it in terms of abuse?
Yeah, in abuse or like, that was a cunt of a thing. That should be a good thing then.
So,
Or use them interchangeably. Like if you use cunt, use cock or dick, like in the same way. So like, you're a cock, you're a dick, you're a cunt. Like, just equal the playing field. If you're going to call someone a genital, play around with what
I
genital
don't
you
really
call
like calling
them.
people genitals anyway.
no. What about other vagina words?
Hoo-ha.
Yeah.
My mystery
insult?
dungeon.
Or just
No.
Lady Mystery, as one of my favourite writers, Amy
Lady
Nichols
Garden.
says.
Just, actually talking about genitals, but...
I think that's kind of getting into a set of words that you use with children to, be able to talk about adult things like hoo-ha. That's what you'd say to a 3-year-old, I
Yeah, you
think.
can't say like
which-
fur donut.
Which is sort of, yeah.
What?
Well, you can't say that with
No,
kids.
Couldn't
don't
they?
say that.
My
Ever.
Your front pocket.
Ever.
Front pocket,
front
yes.
bottom.
Front. Oh, I hate front bottom.
No.
Front pocket, yes, but front bottom.
Because then you can have that song. I've got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you go and grab it and see what it is?
My sister had a child who's grown up now, but and they used the proper term. They said we're not using any of these fur donuts, whatever. And so they used vagina with their 3-year-old daughter. And her husband he buys these like dodgy K-Tel things all the time. He bought this disc that you stand on and you're meant to exercise. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
you
yeah.
rotate like this.
Oh, those guys.
And he used it for about a week. And
Have you
went,
ever
"Oh,
used it?
dad
Crazy.
no. And he gave it to the kids then, and he said to them, "Oh, it's an exerciser." And they went, "Oh, this is really good." And they put their hand on it. "Look, I'm exercising my hand," and put their head on it, and I'm exercising my head. Anyway, then they had all these people around. There's about 50 people, and their 3-year-old daughter sat on it, and she's going, doing the scissors with their legs back and forth. And she said, "Look, everyone, look, I'm exercising my vagina." And so those things in my family are now called vagina exercises. Whenever we see one of these things, we go, "Oh, vagina exerciser."
Vaginatron 2000.
Oh,
So, yeah.
it sounds like something I would have done.
So, yeah, a cunt exerciser wouldn't quite be as nice, I don't think.
Yeah. I want one of them.
I want my cunt to be match ready. At all times,
strong.
lift weights, do that.
Yeah.
That just feels like a dad dance machine.
It does.
I've not seen these things before. I've seen the ones you're on your knees and you do.
Have you ever had the vibrating ones?
No.
What?
Let her talk.
Tell us more.
It's like these little pad things, and you sit on it, and you just sit there going, "Mrrr," and it's meant to
Oh,
like
the
warm
cow
up.
thing.
No, not the cow things.
Okay.
The actual they're these little things that you sit on. They're very similar to the circly doos. They don't move, and it's meant to like warm up your muscles. But you just sit there going,
Warm up your muscles
and then
for
if you
what?
sit on it, it's just like,
Yeah, for
and then
what?
you're like, oh, this doesn't feel right.
It got real.
It's like,
Is that like when they're selling the Hitachi ones as like personal
Massages.
back massages?
Yeah.
That's not what people use them for.
it's a massager.
Is that what
I don't
you
know,
bought?
It's massages places.
Yes.
Like when you accidentally
Maybe
give
it is.
yourself an orgasm with a shower head. You're just cleaning.
I don't call that an accident.
No, sometimes it genuinely happens by accident because you got stuff to do. You can't be bothered with. You're like, whoa, it's fine. That's a start to the day. No
When
green
can you
tea.
not be bothered?
I've got stuff to do.
Got sex to have.
Exactly.
I think we've had our journey with cunts as far as we can. I think we're... Can I say,
We digressed far enough.
can I say cunted out? We're done, I think. You've been watching Squeal. Thank you. See you next time.
Now that was an interesting segment. Thank you for watching. See you after the break. Welcome back to BTV. Next, we interview groups and find out what they're about from Midsumma Carnival 2014.
Welcome to the Midsumma Carnival.
Why are you here today?
I'm here because I'm the GLOW officer, so the Gay and Lesbian Liaison Officer for Hobson Space. So that's Altona, North, Williamstown and Laverton, and just helping out. But this is actually my first one. Seems to be going so far so good.
What's your general message out to the public?
General message out to the public from us is that regardless of what community you're from, please feel free and feel comfortable coming and talking to us. And that's why the GLOW officers exist within Victoria Police, so that if someone isn't comfortable, they've had a bad experience in the past talking to police, every one of our regions has GLOW officers. They can look us up online on the Victoria Police website, and we can be their first point of call. And if we can't resolve their problem, we will take their complaint, we will take the statement, we will liaise with the detectives for them, and we'll make sure that they get the kind of treatment that they should expect and which they deserve.
We're promoting ending HIV. So just getting the word out, using safe sex and getting the correct treatment and trying to end it.
What is the message of Farcast Theatre? What are you trying to say?
I think actually it's about giving a voice to a lot of people who aren't necessarily heard by mainstream theatre companies. So that's why we do our shows. That's why they've been so successful, I guess.
Why is it important for you to be out here at Carnival?
Oh, it's a good day to promote our shows. It's always a good community spirit about it, and
a bit of eye candy.
There's a bit of eye candy as well. None in my stall, but of course there's a bit of eye candy.
There will be.
We're with the Australian Labor Party, the Victorian branch of the party, and we're here to talk today to people about the reforms that Labor has introduced that help the LGBTI community.
If there's one message you want to give out to the people out today, what would that message be?
Make Dennis a one-term premier.
Personally, I applaud you. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I'm Jonathan Barnett, and I'm the president of Keshet Australia. Keshet is a GLBTIQ advocacy group for the Jewish community. Our focus is to keep gay Jews part of the community and be involved with both the gay community and the Jewish community.
And if you had one message for all people attending Pride Day today or Carnival, what would that be?
Have lots of sex, but do it safely.
Yeah, if everybody wears a condom, we would have AIDS. Yeah,
we won't have AIDS or HIV.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'm the Victorian convener for marriage equality, and it's an important year this year. We want a conscience vote from the National and Liberal parties to allow their federal MPs to represent the true intentions of their constituents. The majority, over 60% of electors in Australia support marriage equality. We need the Libs and the Nats to allow their federal MPs a conscience vote.
Welcome to Pride. We're talking to Steve from Team Victoria. Can you tell us who you are and why you're here?
Team Melbourne is the umbrella group for all the sports clubs in Melbourne, so the gay and lesbian sports clubs, and we help all the clubs get together and support each other, make sure everyone can play a different sport or whatever sport that might be.
If there's a message you want out to the community today, what would that message be?
Get out of the pub and go and have a hit or a swim or a run or a jog or whatever you like. Get out and get active.
And happy Midsumma.
Happy Midsumma.
I'm Paul White, I'm from the Federation of Gay Games, and I'm here representing Gay Games 9, which is in Cleveland, Ohio, United States, from the 9th to 16th of August this year. And we'd like everybody here to come to the Gay Games to get a medal for being gay. It's the only event in the world like it. 10,000 people expected, 35 sports and cultural events. You don't have to be any good at any of them. You don't have to be good, don't have to be gay, you just have to be over 18. And there's big cultural events, big parties, big opening ceremonies, and we'd like everybody to come along to that and take part in sport or just participate in the sport, because it's a really great event.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm from the Melbourne Chargers, and we're here at Midsumma today to try to drum up some interest in people who might be interested in playing rugby.
If you have a message out to people attending Carnival Day, what would that message be?
Play rugby and have a good time.
Hi, I'm Anthony from Motor Friends Car Club. We're here to support Midsumma and the GLBTI community. We're a gay and lesbian car club that supports the community with motoring interests, with drive days, four-wheel drive days, and people that have motoring enthusiasts such as historic cars and modern day cars. Thanks for coming along to Midsumma.
What's your name?
Vanessa Presley.
Yours?
Ariana Pauline.
Geisha Davao.
Gemma Sparkles.
My name's Mark and I sing for the Melbourne Gay Lesbian Choir. We are a self-promoted choir, so the reason we're here is to get people to sign up and just information about the choir and promote the choir.
If you have one message to the people coming out to Midsumma, what would it be?
Welcome to Melbourne and have fun.
Matt Rennick from Pride March Victoria, and we've got an information stall ready with all your information, registration and memberships for Pride March, which is Sunday the 2nd of February 2014.
If you've got one message to tell people out at Midsumma, what would it be?
basically to enjoy yourself and also come down to Pride March, which is the closing event of Midsumma on Sunday the 2nd of Feb. Check out pridemarch.com.au for more information.
My name's Nick Henderson. I'm from the Australian Lesbian and Gay Archives, and if there was one message I would say in terms of Midsumma, it's come down, enjoy it, it's a great day. There's a lot of fantastic community groups like the Archives that you can find out about and learn a bit more about your community.
Come and see Miss Gay and Transsexual Australia beauty pageant 1st of February at the Yarraville Club.
You're not allowed to do plugs, but anyway.
Well, that's what I would say. Please watch the show. It's going to be fun.
It's
for... Why would you want people to come down to here to Midsumma?
It is for understanding, for awareness, for acceptance of the transsexual community.
Hey, thank you. See you after the break. Welcome back to BTV. Next, lip service for relationship advice.
Think before you speak. I just got the last time I told you. I heard that. Your mother told me that you told her the truth, but I told you not to tell me.
Hello, welcome to BTV. You're watching Lip Service. I'm here with my fantastic panel as ever, Craig, Jessica, and Nate. Now, we're going to start this evening with Colin. Colin has called in, all set to have a marriage, what do they call it? Commitment ceremony, of course. Commitment ceremony, and discovered that the celebrant they've arranged is somebody he used to date. Does he tell the new boyfriend?
Yeah.
You've got to say something.
Because you meet the celebrant first. You know, so it's not like it's on the day. Like, it's not like he's going to be standing there, like, at the aisle or
Well, I presume
whatever.
he's met because he realised
exactly. So it's before. So just be honest. Just say, I used to, you know, it might complicate it if he's still got feelings for the celebrant, you know.
I should have checked that.
Yeah, well, it could change things. But I think, you know, there's nothing wrong with pointing out your exes to your partner.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
Surely it shouldn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Well, normally they're sleeping with the best man, don't they? But not the,
yes,
not the
exactly.
celebrant.
Well, as long as there's no remaining feelings, then, you know, they should be able to proceed with the ceremony. Shouldn't be an
And at
issue.
the same time, does it really matter in the end? I mean, he's just a celebrant after all. It's not like they're friends and they've got a mild history together. Everyone's connected, 6 degrees of separation.
It's just a transaction, isn't it?
Yes,
Like, same as their butcher, or
yes.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, as you
Similar.
say, there are feelings.
Yeah.
I think that's the crucial issue there.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. Would you stop going to that particular butcher's if you had feelings? Or, I think that's
maybe.
I mean, and it depends how far out the wedding is, because you know, can get another one. You know, there's plenty of them around.
Yes,
just do a
indeed.
Google. There's lots. You know, and maybe it's just a conversation.
I'm training to be one.
Well, there you go. Yes.
In case anybody's interested.
So.
Not quite there yet, but I will be. Okay, Vicky called in. She's in a relationship. This is kind of awkward one. This one. Vicky's in a relationship. They've been in the relationship for some time. Her partner's stacking the weight on.
Oh.
She's finding it not attractive.
Oh no. Okay.
Well, they're probably just in that nice little love bubble, and they're so happy, and they're just
Well, clearly
going
Vicky's
out
not.
for dinner. Well, yes.
Well, I mean, they might be very happy, but I don't know.
Could Vicky control her partner's diet a little more?
Oh, surely not.
Now that will end in
Get
tears.
her on the treadmill.
No.
Hello, darling. I've arranged for a stomach.
That is a really difficult one, because I don't know how you raise that conversation. Maybe try and do more active things together.
Because I think that it could be, because if you're in the relationship and you do get to that, it's about a year where you're a bit comfy and you know, you don't go to the gym as much. So maybe it's instead of I think you need to lose weight, it's let's go play some tennis. You know?
We both need to
We
lose
both,
some-
I'm feeling a little, flabby.
So you must be.
So can No, but so can we maybe do some exercise together?
Yeah.
I think that would really motivate me.
Yeah.
Maybe cut down the
Keep it all positive.
Get physical. Maybe shag a bit more.
Oh.
Maybe that's
Well, that's the
what's
part she
happening.
can't.
Yeah, maybe they're not
Maybe
doing a
they're
lot
not
of that.
getting-
She's finding the fat folds a bit unattractive, so the
yeah.
shagging's kind of,
Just push through.
Or just dump her and go on and move on to someone else, Worst case
no.
scenario.
No.
Yeah. Dump her, get a new skinny
Do you think that's a little bit shallow?
No, that's
Well, yeah.
very shallow.
Yeah, just a teeny bit. Just a teeny bit shallow.
Ruthless.
So, an active lifestyle for Vicky
Yeah.
and her partner will work wonders.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, all right. Well, that's Vicky sorted. I hope that's okay, Vicky. Do let us know how you get on with the fitness campaign. Now then, we've got Chin. In a relationship, they're all in relationships. They're always ringing up when they've got relationships.
I know.
You don't get many people.
Yes.
So Chin's in a relationship. The parents of Chin's partner are interfering in their lives, telling them where they should live, where they should shop.
Oh, that old
siding
chestnut,
with
yes.
the partner, interestingly, as well, on a lot of issues.
Difficult. Yeah, there's only two people in a relationship, not the family as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how you manage to get the family out of the way, but I think it's necessary for the survival of the relationship,
Just move overseas.
Maybe,
Create a
why not?
yeah.
Interstate.
Maybe they're just not being open with needing space. And, it's okay. Sometimes we feel we can't really tell our parents, off or tell them to sort of back off a bit, but I think we need to.
Absolutely.
In some cases.
So did you competent in telling your parents to...
Actually, no, I'm a shit at it.
I've only got mother and I'm okay with her. She does back down a bit,
Yeah.
She does tend to talk a lot though.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
No.
Does she ring you up on a Sunday?
She tries to, but I'm not usually available.
Yeah, what about you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, interviewing parent, I don't have that. I live far away. See,
there you go.
Whole, there's distance.
Nice.
It kind
Is that
of
intentional?
No, well, no, of course not. No, of course not.
No. Okay. All right then. Well, this is actually similar. We've got time for one quick one from Malcolm. His partner wants to take a job and move overseas. Malcolm doesn't.
Ooh.
Oh, that's tricky.
Whereabouts? Could be fun.
No, that's yes, that does matter. I think.
Well, he doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
So
But
obviously
why
it's
does he not want to go?
Somewhere dull, obviously. Maybe it's Mongolia. It's Mongolia.
What's dull about Mongolia?
I have no idea.
I believe it's rather cold.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
But
going
maybe
to
not
be
dull.
pretty tricky to try and keep their relationship going if he doesn't want to go. So,
Mongolia's a long way
maybe...
to...
Long distance love affairs.
Do they have the internet there?
It'll end in tears.
No, but they could do long distance. Maybe they need some space.
Long distance never works.
It comes down to
It
why he
does
doesn't want to
work.
go, Why doesn't the partner want to go? Is it...
Well, would you want to go to Mongolia?
Well, I don't think it's about that. Maybe it's about their relationship. Maybe it's like a...
Yeah. Why does he want to go to Mongolia, even though the other one doesn't?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Doomed, I'm afraid. I think,
Yeah.
Malcolm. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out. I think you should bid him farewell and look for somebody else. You've been watching BTV, and this was lip service for one more time. We'll see you next time.
That's our show for tonight. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to visit our website or provide feedback. See you next week. Thank you.